This is the Channel One newsroom. We still have the Member of Parliament for Lambussie, Professor Titus Kofi. He is also former General Secretary of the Ghana Medical Association. Thank you very much for still staying with us, Professor.
Thank you.
Right now, we just saw the Minister of Health pledge that he is going to halt the production of these illegal drugs. Can we do it, and what immediate steps should be taken to address this?
So I think I commend the minister and the agencies under his ministry for the actions taken so far. And when he mentioned the seizures they've done, the destruction that they have done to those drugs, that's commendable. And I noticed that they have also suspended the licenses of some companies that deal with Avio, which means that they cannot import. In fact, that company itself in India is also undergoing some regulatory sanctions. So in that front, we can. But I think what we need to do immediately is also to go on the market. It's not only about the production. There's quite large volumes in circulation already. So can we do more pharmacovigilance and seize what is in circulation and get that out? And then tighten our borders to prevent more from coming in. It's giving us a bad global perception, like we are becoming an easy route, because when you listen to the documentary, to the extent that they feel Nigeria has tightened their borders, but Ghana appears to be a loose way. That is not acceptable.
Do we need new laws, or is just that we have enough, but people are sleeping on the job?
No, I don't think we need new laws at all. In fact, when this thing happened, I personally decided to review all the laws related to drug regulations, because I drafted a statement for Parliament this morning. And when I went through, we have more than enough laws. In fact, the powers of the FDA alone under the Public Health Act, you cannot bring in any medical drug formulation without their permission. Even the raw ingredients for manufacture, you need to get approval. So if they only apply the law, if we enforce it, smuggling can be controlled by GRA. Any item you are bringing into the country, whether land, air, or sea border, into this country, the GRA is supposed to see for tax purposes, but they can also then assess if these are legal or illegal substances. The Narcotics Control Board, if you go to other jurisdictions, this drug has been, in Ghana here, we've reclassified it as a controlled drug, that's tramadol, and the other opioids, those with very high addictive potential. The difficulty which you can access a controlled drug in the Netherlands, in the UK, in the US, it's not like here. So in the hospital where I work, you will find that for a doctor to get Petidin, you prescribe, they have to go through somewhere, somebody has locked it, and then show the prescription before it is released. But the patient walks to drug lane and gets Petidin. So then you ask yourself, what are we doing in the hospital? So you're regulating it in there, but outside is available everywhere. So even Pharmacy Council has to come in. I am happy that they have been able to prosecute some over-the-counter medicine sellers on the same crime. So some of these things, until today, we didn't even hear that something like this has happened. And I think if we strengthen the regulation and hold people accountable, and we shouldn't really look at it like an administrative lapse. There are criminal aspects of it, because you are damaging people for life.
Now I was going to come to that. You know, why there's this sudden surge? Is it because people can't just afford, quality medication, and so they go in for cheaper ones? Are these because of social issues? I mean, poverty? Is there unemployment issues? What exactly is accounting for this?
So poverty is one. The social issues is the other. Because there is some data to suggest that the consumption of these illicit drugs are very high in areas like these Galamsey areas and in the ghettos where people really have nothing to do. And so if people have meaningful jobs, many of these will go down. And it's a vicious cycle. So they think they need this to be able to work, but they take it and it knocks them off. And they don't have money. Then crime comes in because they have to now steal or rob to be able to do that. Now, when people who are on these drugs go into crime, they are dangerous criminals, because at the time of committing a crime, if you are high on drugs, your cognitive
senses are gone.
You don't even see human beings as human beings. You can kill and don't feel anything about it, so that's how dangerous it is. So the whole socio-economic environment is part. If people are in school doing well, getting meaningful jobs, many of them will not commit to this.
Wow.
Yeah.